Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft AM. As always, this is EpicNinjaBroz, and today, look at this, we're back from our little hiatus of no Minecraft videos, but definitely some work has been done since. So as you can see here, just quickly check the last upload, yeah, I've done the majority of the gatehouse, all the outside at least, with all the details and all the stairs facing the right way. As for this side, I'm not sure why it just keeps a little bit of the blue, but yeah, I've done this next side here. Just the stairs need to be rotated and the blocks put in because it keeps the orientation of what you copied, which is this side. So yeah, so all the stairs are facing the wrong way. So yeah, so that needs some work, but again, it's not too much of a pain. Again, we've done the wall still. What else has changed here? I mean, I just finish up the walls. It took me quite a while. Probably put 5 hours in since I last recorded to finish up all this. Now we just need to fill in the gaps. So yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. So the reason I've been gone is because for school I've had to go hard on that, so I had to cut out Minecraft again. And also Alex was busy with his end of the year schooling too, so that yeah, so that's why he wasn't on either with me, because we always like to play together. But unfortunately he's not in town right now, so he can't play. I've moved my solar panel over here to charge my jetpack. This is the wireless charger. So as you can see, the number there is going up. Yeah, so what else do I want to say about this? So again, I'm getting kind of tired of building the walls in here because I've just been doing that for so long now that most of it's probably going to leave and wait to do after, but I'm gonna try to finish up the gatehouse here. It'll be mostly updates, I think. Like, these videos might be shorter for a while until I get this done. I'll definitely show you my stage of working, but as for the bulk of the work, it'll just be cut out because I've kind of drilled building these walls to death. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing for this. What else do I want to say about this? So the outer workings of this, I'm just gonna connect the corners. I'm gonna have to do something custom, but again, it's probably gonna be a square design. Same with the gaps here. I'll find a way to merge it and connect the inner workings. I kind of envision something pretty cool in here, but we'll see if I can pull it off to what I want. Yeah, so that's that. Again, yeah, like I said, the tower. And let's just quickly check over here. The base, I don't think much has changed, if anything even, other than I moved the solar panel. Still my chests are whatever, tons of wood. These are still all full with cobble, smooth stone, and more cobble. Yeah. One thing I wanted to quickly mention: this big mess of greenery is there a hole somewhere I can fly in? Yeah. Is all caused by this guy right here, this nature core from Natura, or nature core from Random Things. It cannot be broken, so that kind of sucks. But it's why it's growing. Like, if you just quickly press J. This big cube of trees is all from that Natura core. It just grows everything. Alex and I had talked about this. We might end up just jumping into creative and destroying this if we don't want it, because currently we can't get rid of it or anything. But I'm good to keep it for now. It's not that much of a hassle. It just has this big green belt in here. I guess technically it's an infinite tree farm if I could get around to get something to cut it down, but yeah. Alright, so now I just want to quickly talk about the plans for this base. Zoom out here, it's easiest to see on this. So again, the walls and the monotonous stuff of clearing trees and laying down the foundation, I'm going to do a lot of that off camera, so the videos will probably be shorter and less frequent because of that, because a lot needs to get done, the monotonous work. But again, the finishing touches, or anytime I do something that needs a big update, definitely will be video. I'll show a quick video of. Again, okay, so then now in terms of the city, I'm probably going to start off originally just building a decent little hut base, storage room area that I can build off of. And then I'm going to it's going to all be one city, kind of, this thing, with a little bit of variance. So what that means is I'm going to try to have different regions where the housing kind of changes. It's kind of like if different climates in the world where you live, how houses look. Like if you look in like deserts or like California, Arizona, I mean that is pretty deserty. Or if you live up north in like Canada here, It can be very cold, and the houses are much different. I'm going to kind of try to implement that theme into here. So for instance, in the forest over here, it's going to try like probably be I'll clear out some trees, but it'll be like the cooler housing where the wood kind of matches the trees. Maybe over here will be the farms, kind of like Nebraska? Yeah, Nebraska, Chicago area, like that kind of hilly wheat farms, stuff like that. I guess Chicago's in Illinois, but and then maybe I want to have a cave area where a lot of stuff is underground. That could be cool. But yeah, again, I'm gonna try to keep the overall theme of everything kind of like a medieval castle base, and then but like not too modern. But then underneath the ground, I'll run like corridors, kind of like sewers that have something's on fire. Oh, that has like pipes running through and power, just so that I can regulate the stuff. Like most of this probably will be aesthetic, but I do want to have stuff that actually like is producing stuff. So make a mob farm maybe, so the items will be pumped through, and I'll have like these nice easy things I can hide wires underneath the ground. I can see that being cool. Let's just quickly use the wood. What I'm thinking at least is like a 3x3 of wood. Don't mind this great design. Something like this that runs all underneath the city that'll be here, so that I could have like all the conduit power is like up top. If I want to run, if you remember back at the pyramid, we have what's this stuff called? From mechanism, the pipes that cause liquids, those could run along a separate pipe if I need to, and it also creates enough space for walking. So if I just like dedicate a system, does Vein still work? Oh, nice blanks. If I dedicate a system early and stick to it, it'll make any kind of maintenance or further upgrades I want to make to the city very easy. So yeah, that's probably gonna be night vision on. There we go. Yeah, so that's something that I'm probably going to stick to, is having that kind of cool system. So yeah, that's the update. This will probably stay here for a long time until I feel like tearing it down, just because it reminds me of the very first time I built this. But yeah, you can look forward to that. I'll definitely be, like, this is only the first segment of this video. I'm going to try to get the gatehouse done. Don't crash. Sometimes if I go through these areas too fast, it tells me I crashed for tessellating blocks, which I think it just means like I can't render them all fast enough and the game just crashes. But yeah, so the next date hopefully will be another big update to the gatehouse here. But the Minecraft videos will be coming back here as I just work and yeah, can play some video games here. Really looking forward to it. Alright, so I'll bring you guys back again. I don't know when it will be or how long, so it won't be a super smooth transition, but yeah. So let's go to the beginning here. If I go to the tree, maybe I'll be here again. Alright, so I'll see you guys again when I have a whole bunch more done. Be back in a while. Alright guys, this will be mini update number 1. Not much has changed, really. As you can see, kind of the top half. I've kind of worked on this side over, and the reasons for that is because these cubes, I need to keep this open so I can always copy the piece of wall. I may move it, but for now it'd be a pain, so I just left it. So as you can see, I've done a little bit of work here. Introduce some dark oak fence. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's really dark in here because I have the night vision. I'm using the night vision. But because I have this band here, the charm belt, no mobs will hurt me. Just this wall needs to be changed, but here's what like the final result will look like. Like this. I really like this pattern. It actually worked really well with the walls. So some of these blocks even I didn't have to change. They were automatically already the blocks they are. You will be able to run around this whole thing. Over here it's only one block, but I think it's fine. Again, we have the stairs down to the next level. So now this is the one that runs on the interior. So as you can see in here, you can look out one side, and it's the tunnel. Apologize for all the mobs. Really, how dark is it? It's really dark. Except for the 1 or 2 lights I have. Yeah, so then again the corridors will just run like this, and then to continue on, you have to go up a level. And that's what this one will look like. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do to get to the top. Either one of two things will happen. I'll put one in one of the towers to go up, or I'll just put an elevator. Because I'm running out of room here to make a staircase that looks nice. I had thought originally I was going to put one here, but because almost all these blocks have to be here, that doesn't work well, or else I'll have to start like way back here with the stairs, which wouldn't be too terrible. I may end up doing that, but this is just for now what I've thought, because this looks really nice. The feel I want from this is that you kind of look off all the balconies. You can like see down to right to the bottom even. So down here, if you kind of walk in, great entrance. It's gonna be like a you don't want to feel constricted. I don't know if you guys remember in the last world I had it like cave, like a really tight cave feel. This time I'm gonna try a little bit something a little more open. I tried raising this one block, lowering it. I wasn't liking anything too much, so I just tried it straight up. I've tried the fences along here. I don't think it looks as good. I want something so your eyes can decipher where the borders are when you walk in, and where there's something different. So I'm going to be using DecoCraft for sure. So the DecoCraft has these really cool things. So if you think of Crowfire's base, he has a lot of cool stuff in there. I think there's a big wagon. That's one of the ones I was thinking. So if you think, I don't know, I'm trying to think of medieval times. If you have like a market and there's some shops in here, that could look kind of cool. But again, I've only done this one wall because it's kind of repetitive and it's boring to do this. But that blends nicely with the next level up. As you can see, the thing kept going. For this is kind of sucks, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make this look decent. I'll probably put supports down, showing that it's like holding that up. That's the balcony for the staircase. And besides that, so then we just have these two runs all the way across. Yeah, so that's kind of the mini update number 1 or 2. I don't even know what it is at this point. But yeah, so again, we got the walls on the inside, which will kind of look like this. I might put cool detail. Next thing, and the last one I'm gonna do for this little session of playing is figure out what to do with these last little bit of holes in between the parts I've already done. So yeah, let's fly back over the tree, and we will continue on the episode in a second. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so a lot has changed. There is so much to update, but I'm going to try to finish off this episode first. So we're just looking at the inside of the gatehouse here. Let me turn on night vision. This will be lighted properly, but we'll leave for now. So I've finished up the kind of inside here, only the halfway because we're still copying the wall section. What else is in here to report? I guess since last time I had just had this little section, I've continued it over. This little indent here is kind of cool, how it goes up, and then there's this part. I still don't like how this looks. It looks too square for my liking. So what might happen here is I've just placed lights here because the mobs were getting out of hand. I might change these stairways to go down on the sides, so then I would just avoid this whole part that sticks out. I think that would look cool. So that's probably what's going to happen. I like how these look. This part that sticks out. It blends pretty nicely. It keeps the colors I like. It's not meant to have too much contrasty color, just because I want it to be pretty open and just the actual size and shape of the room. I want that to be the focus rather than the details of color. So as you can see, if you do not light up, look how many mobs are in there. It's crazy. Again, just down here, it's still the same. Let's fly over here really quick. See the beehives? There's some different stuff. Most of this wall is still completely messed up with the stairs, so I just gotta turn them all the correct way. But yeah, that's coming. I think I had showed this from before, but I just put the sections in the sides here. I'm not sure if I have. It's been a little while since I recorded. But yeah, so most of this is still the same. But you will notice that we are actually on a different server, and I'm gonna get into that probably in the next episode here, which I'm gonna record pretty quick. So we got still a lot of work to be done. So I got a lot of the wall. That's not a good example because I've done it there. Got to add all these wall pieces back. That was part of the hiccup. For the flooring down here, I didn't quite touch on that. I still have my charm belt in here this time, so the mobs won't hurt us. These flooring, I think I mentioned this before, but we're probably going to use DecoCraft in here and put some cool things like sort of like a merchant. So yeah, I can copy almost all the wall. So as you can see right here, I just can go, actually I can build up to this wall. So I could pretty much finish the whole rest of the top here and the inside, which I probably will do, except for the connecting blocks, because again, if it doesn't make sense, these space chamber blocks, this is the piece of the wall I copy, so I can just copy paste it over and over and over again. Okay, so now I'm quickly another little update here with the wall. As you can see, this is where the wall will be cut out, where the wall will be going. Along here, I'll just quickly fly around the perimeter. So yeah, like I said, a lot has changed, and I'll explain more of what's going on here in the next episode, but basically we use world edit, and I'll explain what that is later. Again, this, got the hillside, this is where the wall will be going. It's a little jagged there, it needs to be fixed, but not too bad. Again, all level plane, all the way around. So here, blocks will need to be added, as it's one block too low. Again, we cross the river, and then we get back to the other side over here. So, now if I open up my journey map, you can kind of see this square. That's where the wall will be going, so I just gotta make the wall there. It shouldn't be too bad. Again, so much has changed, it's hard to take in. Also with the river here, it's pretty fat, and that'd be a real pain to build like a cool archway over. So I'm just going to probably add more of the river in here to make it about like this wide at the mouth here. What's kind of cool is there is still the river, like the split, and the river goes up here. It's actually kind of fun. We found a lot of villages. There's one there. There's another one over there, and one more there. So there's like 4 or 5 villages around here. You may be wondering what happened to the rest of the stuff. We just honestly got rid of it. The only thing we saved was the castle wall. And then Alex and I now have just put all our stuff together here. So as you can see, this is like all the solar panels from the Cell Nation plants and everything. We got a stone generator going here, better than the one I had before, miracle. So as you can see, we have about 30,000 stone in this quantum storage. Again, our quantum storage is from the pyramid. We all stuck in here. So again, we got bones. We just like took as much as even probably more than we would ever need, but we had like so many bones. We had like 50,000 bones. So again, some nice, pretty simple creosote oil and lava. We got our XP. We just hacked in some XP because that didn't transfer. We got our little mini ME system here. Not quite nearly as good as before. A little smaller. And instead we just loaded all the items in here. So let's quickly scroll through because there's a whole ton in here. Like everything we owned is now is in here. So one of the next major business things is to build a little main hut, and that is going to go right over here. I've pretty much 100% decided. If I kind of land here, look at the journey map. Right in here is kind of like the central area of this whole complex, so there'll be some city and whatnot all around, and this will be a nice central building place. So yeah, my gear is pretty much the same. Quickly sleep. The gear, we got our tools, some of our tools back. I didn't get all of them yet. Let's go back here. So we still got our dark helm. I basically took exactly what we had before. Get my paxol, same thing, and the ender, my sword, Baubles, gluttony, and my charm belt. So that's kind of it. Again, we just laid out the basic stuff. Our disenchanter from the enchanting room. Again, the enchanter, our enchantment table, which these are magical wood, so they count as more levels. Again, just the basic ender IO enchanter and the anvil. So yeah, and this thing, wait, how much does this thing actually hold? 110,000? Oh no, that's output. Wait, how many million? Or 100,000? So it's about, is that 100 million? 100 million RF just in that, and then this is like a smaller one too. So yeah, wireless charger for the jetpack. So yeah, that's kind of the update here. Literally, Alex and I, we took a whole week to move it over, and I'll get into the details again in the next episode. But yeah, I just really need to finish the other episode first because about the gatehouse, because it was not going to make sense if I suddenly just went off on a tangent, which I already kind of am. So yeah, that's gonna be the episode for today. Yeah, so the next episode will be me explaining what all happened here. But yeah, Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.